everyone, welcome to the Kachina Kitchen. I'm Earl Hamlin, and what a beautiful day we have here in Kingman for some Southwest Cowboy cooking. Now, we have a show for you today. Now, my guest chef has just come back from Brazil, and he's brought this Brazilian recipe with him. It's called bachaloga, okay? It sounds like bossa nova. Remember in the 60s or 70s, there was bossa nova? Anyway, Bill's gonna prepare this Brazilian recipe for you, and we're going to have a lot of recipe and a lot of show as well. So don't go away. We'll be right back after these messages. You're watching Kachina Kitchen. Hi everyone, welcome back to the Kachina Kitchen, and this segment is sponsored by, yep, that's right, the world's greatest security system, and that security system is Southwest Alarm. Now folks, we all know you're valuable. And you have valuables, and you want to protect those valuables. So give Southwest Alarm a call, and they will protect you and your valuables. And you know, it's really, really reasonable. So buy that protection because you need it. Give them a call, 753-2333. That's 753-2333. That's Southwest Alarm. All right, Bill, how are you, sir? How you doing?
Good, Earl. How you doing?
Fine, thanks. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. So you just got back from Brazil, huh?
Yes, sir, I did. I took my bucket list trip for my lifetime.
Wow.
7,000 miles.
So how'd you like it?
Loved it. People down there are, everybody have horror stories of going to South America. I don't know about other countries, but Brazil is just phenomenal.
Well, I'm sure there's certain parts of South America that are really nice.
It's just...
And not so nice.
Actually, it's very similar to the United States. They have their slum areas, they have their middle class, and they have their rich. And what I noticed down there from being there 2 weeks, they're not as third world as everyone might think.
Everyone would think, yeah.
Yeah, their food is phenomenal. They don't eat tacos. They don't eat a lot of hot food. They can make hot food, you know, like salsas and things like that. They have a lot. I was amazed that in the city that I went to, which is Marília, where my friend lives, they have actual butcher shops.
Wow.
On the street, in the business area. They have bakeries, real bakeries.
Yeah, we don't have those anymore because of grocery stores.
Exactly, and they have a supermarket in Marília that is probably double the size of the Walmart that we have in Kingman.
Wow.
And the place is packed.
Wow, yeah. How many people are there? What's the population?
In Marília, it's 200,000.
Wow, that's a good-sized city.
It's a good-sized city. In Sao Paulo, which is the capital of Sao Paulo is the city, which is the capital of Sao Paulo, the state.
Oh, okay.
So Brazil is very similar to the United States, where it has individual states. The Amazon area is called Amazônia. That's a state. Rio de Janeiro is the state of Rio.
Okay.
So
Amazônia sounds like Arizona.
That's what I saw when I first. Arizona? No, Amazona. Amazona. So the food is delicious. The people are wonderful. I didn't meet a person. In fact, I sang at a karaoke bar down there.
Wow, that's cool.
I sang at a karaoke bar.
You used to be in front of the public, though.
Yeah,
in your career
and I don't speak Portuguese, very little. I know.
So they speak Portuguese?
Portuguese, Spanish, and Italian.
Oh, cool.
A lot of Italian.
We got to get started on your recipe. Okay, and we can talk while you're doing stuff. Okay, you got a list. This is your bucket list for cooking shows, right?
Yes. I had to have a recipe. This was sent to me by my friend. This is a traditional Brazilian Easter dinner. And it's called bachaloda. And it's made with cod. It's called what? Bachaloda.
Oh, so I screwed it up in the opening. I got bossa nova.
Well, you were close. D and G are pretty close.
I was trying to think when the bossa nova was out there. I think it was like in the 5th grade or something like that. Senior in high school, probably.
Yeah.
I know.
Anyway,
all right. So what do we do first?
It's made with cod. You take fresh or frozen. This happens to be, it was frozen, but it's defrost.
Okay.
And you take about 5 good size.
You want the plate moved?
Yeah.
No, it's not
and
good.
You boil this, and you boil it. Once it goes in the boiling water,
Yeah.
It takes about 2 minutes.
There's a trash can over there.
It takes about 2 minutes.
2 minutes to boil it?
2 minutes to boil it because it also cooks later. It takes a little while.
Okay.
It is very delicious. Oh, and Earl,
Yeah.
coffee.
Oh, yeah. You drink a lot of coffee down there, huh?
Get some of this other water out of here. I don't need all that water. And I take about 5 good size of the cod, put it in boiling water.
Okay.
This will serve about 6 to 8 people.
Wow. Or a couple cameramen, right?
Yeah. They eat a lot of fish in Brazil.
Really?
They also eat a lot of
Where's their fish come from?
the ocean.
Oh.
I don't
Well, I mean, it could come from the Amazon or rivers or something like that.
know. I'm not sure. I never asked.
No.
They have beef.
That's a little fishy, if you ask me.
And to tell you the truth, America,
Yeah.
their beef outdoes our beef. It is, I'm sorry, but I have tasted the best beef that I've ever tasted in Brazil.
Well, they have Brazilian cowboys.
They're vaqueros, caballeros,
Caballeros.
yeah, and they do have cattle.
Mm-hmm.
The Brahma, or the Brahma, influence down there is very prevalent.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, we let that go. And when I'm doing that, I'm going to cut up some other things.
Okay.
We boil that for about 2 minutes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Dan will tell us when 2 minutes is up. What do you need?
with this, they use a lot of garlic down there. A lot. Garlic, onions. Yeah, it should be enough.
So how was this? How was the scenery? Was it? Is it a pretty country?
It is green.
Oh, well,
It is
we're not
green.
used to that in Arizona.
Exactly.
Well-
Well, if you see the rolling hills in Arizona,
Yeah.
it'd be the same thing down there, a lot of rolling hills, but it's green,
Oh.
365 days a year. They have their summer. Right now is their summer,
Mm-hmm.
which is our winter. The humidity is up. I didn't notice it that much, but heat and humidity doesn't bother me. So down there, I know, this is a little personal, but people in Brazil take 2 and 3 showers a day simply because of the humidity. Their skin gets real sticky and they feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
They're very clean people.
Good.
Very clean
Good.
people.
Okay, so what do we do next?
Okay, so now,
Potatoes.
right, because when I take that out of there, we have to put this. You slice potatoes in about 1/4 inch slices.
Okay. And you're starting a custom furniture business.
I did a while back and I stopped. I make,
Well, because you were in Brazil.
yeah, I make custom-made furniture, anything from lamps to what I call the box.
Mm-hmm.
They're very size of box. They're like foot lockers, but they're very rustic.
Mm-hmm.
I combine old mining camp lumber with new lumber. And let me check this.
And your daughter Rhonda helps you with that as well, right?
Yeah, she does.
So it's called D&D Custom. Do you have a website?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. I'm working on it.
Okay. I would think Rhonda would be a good salesperson.
She is a very good salesman. In fact, she talks too much. She's sitting in the wings.
Yeah. That's not nice. Bill. She's nice. She just cares about you. Okay, I'm sorry. You're holding a knife.
Earl, you're talking to me.
Rhonda's cute. She's helpful.
She's a very good woman.
Yeah.
She's a very good woman.
Yeah.
She's had her trials in life just like us all, but she's a very good woman.
No, we don't want to talk about our trials.
No.
or her being in trial or whatever. You don't want to do that.
Yeah, and
She's
I
very
also
personable.
yes, and I also make. Okay, so you got two potatoes, about this size, about that size, the big ones, and I'll wait for a couple of minutes here, and that should be just about done.
Okay.
When I do this, I take the
cod.
cod. It's starting to fall apart, so it's good. And I set it aside.
That's my kind of fishing, by the way. You know that?
Oh yeah, with a spoon.
Yeah, with a spoon. I love that.
Oh, I like Crocodile Dundee with what was it? The secondhand lions with the dynamite, the shotguns.
Yeah, shotguns. And
yeah,
dynamite.
that's the best way to shotgun. But you can't do that.
That was a good little movie. I like that.
It was very
Lions.
good. It was very good.
Robert Duvall and
English actor.
Caine.
Caine.
What's his name? Can't think of it. Michael Caine.
Mm-hmm. Right? They did a very, very good job. Set the cod over here. As you can see, it's starting to
fall apart
a little bit.
So you don't do anything with this water here, do you?
Oh yes.
Oh.
I'm getting ready to.
Oh, okay.
I found an interesting cooking utensil in Brazil that I've never ever seen.
Okay.
All right, with the water, we put the potatoes.
Easy, that's hot water. Okay.
And we parboil these for about 15 minutes.
Oh, okay. That's good, because we're going to take a break here pretty soon.
And there's one other thing I have to add to this water.
Wouldn't it be cod soup?
Well, you can call it a stew.
Oh, cod stew.
But the other thing I use is you take
an onion,
preferably yellow onion.
Okay.
Now there are vegetables in Brazil that we do not get here.
Such as?
Onions.
We get onions here.
Not Brazilian onions.
No,
they're different.
No.
And when I was at one of the markets,
our onions come from New York City.
You put these in whole, and you boil that.
You put them in half.
I have, because later on I'll do something with it.
Okay.
Now, there's one other thing. Oh, here it is.
Okay.
This is the most interesting little device I've ever seen. And I bought this in Brazil when I was down there.
Okay, we gotta hurry.
This is a garlic press.
Oh, okay.
You put the garlic in there, and you twist.
No, you do the bossa nova. Okay, what's the name? How do you pronounce it again?
Bachaloda.
Bachaloda.
Yeah. Hey, you got good. Now, if you can see this, how long that took to mince the garlic. That goes in the mix also.
Okay. All right, we got to take a break.
Okay.
Is there anything else that goes in there?
That's it.
You sure?
Positive.
Okay, Bachaloga. All right, we're going to take a little break here. We'll be right back after these messages. Don't go away. You know why? Because you're cooking on the Cucina Kitchen. Hi everyone, welcome back to the Cucina Kitchen. This segment. Oh, so before we do that, let me tell you about our show Back at Camp on CATV 11. You gotta watch Don Martin and his outdoor show Back at Camp. Hunting, fishing, hiking, you name it. They do it all here in Mojave County and Arizona. So watch for Back at Camp right here on CATV 11. You're gonna really enjoy it. And also he tells you places that you may have not have been that you wanna visit. So watch Don Martin, Back at Camp. All right, and back here with Bill Burbank. Doc Burbank.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, we've got the potatoes.
You're a Brazilian visitor, tourist. You were a tourist in Brazil.
Turisto.
Turisto. You know, that's why I don't travel.
In Brazil, it's kind of confusing because the people can speak Spanish, they can speak Italian, and they can speak Portuguese.
Can they speak Valley?
Valley?
Valley.
Valley
San
what?
Fernando Valley.
No.
Oh,
No.
jeez. Well, I understand that.
All right, so we got the potatoes and the onions. They're just about ready to go. We've got the fish cooked. Now we cut this into strips. You have a red bell pepper. Cut these into a bunch of strips.
Now this is all going to go in the oven, right?
It all goes in the oven.
Okay. And how long does it bake in the oven and at what degrees?
About
Where's your list?
40 minutes.
40 minutes at what temperature?
350.
350?
You can go less. It's just basically getting everything so that the flavors all meld together. You like that word, meld?
Meld, yeah.
I'm gonna put those over here.
I knew exactly what you were talking about when you said that.
You did.
Okay, this Brazil. This isn't where Butch Cassidy and the Sundance.
No, that was Bolivia.
Aren't they one and the same?
No.
Oh, okay.
There are a lot of countries in South America. You got Argentina, Peru, Venezuela.
Well, yeah,
Colombia.
Venezuela's a real hot spot right now.
Yeah, Colombia.
Colombia.
Bolivia.
I know where Colombia is.
Now, Bolivia and Colombia are on the northern part of the country. Brazil is part of the north and on the east coast on the Atlantic side.
Brazil's got a lot of coffee. Did you drink a lot of coffee down there?
Yes, coffee is so good.
Instant?
No, no instant.
Come on, Bill. Tell me you don't drink instant.
My friend and her mom, they make coffee in the morning, and they have a drip maker where they pour the water over the grounds. I say, how many scoops? You know, like those little plastic scoops. How many of those do you put in that
Dripper.
filter?
Yeah.
10.
10 scoops? Man, that's cowboy coffee. Woo!
That is espresso to the max.
Floats a horseshoe, huh? Floats an
You
anvil.
get a cup about this big and about that big around, and they fill it up. And they use a lot of sugar.
Yeah.
And they eat a lot of a fruit. There are about 4 to 5 different types of bananas that grow in Brazil.
Okay, but the coffee would just keep you wired for what, 3 or 4 weeks?
That's how I came back and now I'm making it the same way here.
Oh, okay. All right,
Okay,
so what do we do now?
Okay, we're ready to
They're
put
out
it
there.
together and get ready.
Okay, we're going to put some olive oil in there.
Yeah.
Right there.
The first thing you do,
Drink the olive oil.
they use a lot of olive oil down there too.
Extra virgin.
They have extra. I could never understand what it means by a virgin olive. I've never seen a virgin olive, but I don't know. You kind of float the pan to olive oil.
Okay, your cowboy hat might be covering it, so. No, that's cool. Don't take it off.
And just
You just coat the
that.
pan with it on.
then,
Put the lid on. That's my job here, Bill.
well, I'm going to use it again though.
Oh, well, you still got a lid on.
Okay, so we take the potatoes out. And we put like a layer of potatoes on the bottom.
Man, those suckers are hot.
They are hot.
So
You
this
do
is
this
like a casserole, because this is going to go all into another dish, right? Okay, got it.
For the baking purposes, I'll put this all into
A nice platter type deal.
Yeah, it's a lot of things down in Brazil are presenting. I ate at a restaurant, and I was amazed. The waiters served the people. They actually served you, and they had ties on and blazers, and it's all presenting. How the food is presented.
Well, we're not used to that. So now you put the. We got a couple of minutes here, so we got to kind of rock and roll. Now there's onions there.
Then I cut them in half. This is the hot part, because I have to take my fingers and put this in here.
And you're layering that as well.
Layering the onions on top of the potatoes.
Okay.
Ow, ow. Let's see, that's good for one layer there. Okay, then more olive oil
Extra virgin.
over that. They use a lot of, like I said. Then you take
The fish,
the fish,
the cod.
the cod, and you crumple it up over that.
Actually, this is pretty healthy for you too.
Yes, it is. All of their food is very, and I'm amazed at the teeth of the people down there.
Why, they don't have any?
No.
They have a lot of them?
Oh, they're very strong, very strong. They're very health oriented for some reason. All right, we'll set that there for a minute.
You mean the teeth are very strong or the people are very strong?
Both. The lady I see.
I just thought I'd ask.
The lady I see. Then take more potatoes.
Oh, we're going to layer it again?
And onions.
And it doesn't matter if a little of that juice gets in there, does it, from the pan?
No.
Good.
Okay, then we get the onion out again.
Okay. Do the same thing?
Yep. Ow.
You could break it up in the pot. Yeah, there you go.
And it's very hot.
Wow. Look at that steam come off of there. Okay.
Then more fish.
More fish. And how many people will this serve?
More olive oil.
Oh, olive oil.
This will serve about 6 to 8 people.
Okay.
The more you make, the more people will serve.
Okay.
And take more fish.
Are you going to put the vegetables on top of all of this?
Yes.
Okay.
And then you start laying this on. And
Trouble.
we use olives.
Oh.
Black olives.
Black
large.
Extra virgin olives too, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
They call for about 90 of these olives. I don't put that quite on it. Then whole peeled tomatoes.
You're going to cut those in half?
Cut them in half and kind of lay them in there.
So everything's layered.
Yes.
Everything you're putting in there.
And then we take this, when it's done like this, we put it in another dish and we put it in the oven for about 30 to 40 minutes. And then it's, forgot.
More olive oil.
More olive oil, more olive oil.
Okay. All right, I got to take a break. All right, we're going to take a little break here. We'll be right back after these messages. Don't go away because you're going to see the finished product. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the Kachina Kitchen, and welcome back my guest chef, Bill Burbank, Doc Burbank. All right, folks, here is the finished product. We just took it out of the oven. And what was it again, 40 minutes?
About 30 to 40 minutes.
At what
Get
temperature?
it warm.
Yeah.
At 350.
Because everything's kind of pre-cooked already.
Yeah.
All right, I got thanks to folks, and then we'll taste it. Culligan, the official water of the Kachina Kitchen. Remember, great tasty water all year long. Give them a call at Culligan. All right, Dan Hill and all the guys. Here, step over this way. Dan Hill and all the guys out at True Value. We want to thank them. Bill, we want to thank you. And I'm going to use this fork right here and taste it. Oh, then this lays on a bed of rice, right?
Lays on a bed of rice, and it has parsley on top for taste.
Okay. Now, what they're going to do is go, hey, hurry up and eat this. That's delicious. I'm going to Brazil right after the show. Bill, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Joe.
All right, folks, try this recipe at home. It's really good. And remember, it's Brazilian. You can't go wrong. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on the Kachina Kitchen. Kibi? Well, now you let me eat, right? Okay.